Hello there. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to today's lesson. Now, in the previous lesson, we carried out an experiment to find the combined resistance when resistors are in series and when the resistors are arranged in parallel. Now, today I want us to look at a sample of questions which involve the combination of resistors together. So now let's consider this circuit here. It's coming from a question from a laptop. Now the figure 9.1 shows 12 volts battery connected in a circuit containing resistors A, B, C, and D. Each resistor has a resistance of 6.0 ohm. Now the circuit is here. The first question is to calculate the combined resistance of resistors A and B. So we want to find the combined resistance of A and B. As you can able to see, resistor A and B are in series. When resistors are in series, we add. So therefore, the combined resistance of A and B will be the resistance of that of A plus resistance of that of B, and this will give us, that is 6.0 ohm plus 6.0 ohm, and that will give us 12 ohms. So A and B, when combined together, we get 12 ohm. Now, Roman 2, find the combined resistance of resistors A, B, and C. So we now want to find A, B, and C. Remember, we have already combined A and B, and to make it easier for us, so we will need to replace the two resistors with one resistor. So the combined resistor here, there's just one resistor. So now A and B are now together. So AB, which is now, this is now 12 ohms. Remember, this is 6 ohms. So we now want the combined resistor of this 12 ohm and 6 ohm. What do? This resistor and this resistor are in parallel. When resistors are in parallel, for two resistors in parallel, we use this. So two resistors in parallel, that is for A, B, and C. This resistor and this resistor are in parallel, and therefore we find the product, that is R1 times R2, over the sum, that is R1 plus R2. This formula only applies for two resistors in parallel. So this will be 12 times 6 divided by 12 plus 6. That is 72 divided by 18. That should give us 4.0 ohm. So it means the three resistors, their effective resistance is just 4. So instead of having the three of them, we can replace them with a 4 ohm resistor. Now, the next part is to find the resistance of resistors A, B, C, and D. So we now want to combine all of them together. But then, this resistor and this resistor combined is giving us a resistance of 4 ohm. So therefore, we can rub all of them like this, and then replace them with one resistor that is having a resistance of 4.0 ohms. Now you can see clearly that this resistor, which is the combined ABC, is in series with resistor D. So therefore the effective resistance for A, B, C, and D, we're just going to have 4.0 ohm plus this, which is 6.0, and that means the total resistance for all those resistors connected in this circuit is giving us 10 ohms. So what we do once again, we just replace this with one resistor. So now all those 4 resistors, when combined together, we only have now a resistor of 10 ohms. Now the next question is calculate, Roman 1, the current in the battery. So we want to know the current that is flowing through the battery. From Ohm's law, V is given by I times R, whereby I is V divided by R. So the total voltage here is 12 volts. The total resistance of all the resistors connected is 10 ohms. Therefore, the current is 1.2 amps. Current is 1.2 amps. Roman 2, calculate the energy transferred from the battery to the circuit in 50 seconds. We want to find the electrical energy that is flowing. Now, electrical energy is given by current times voltage times time. So, current that is flowing, that is 1.2 amps. The total voltage is 12 volts. Then the time, that is 50 seconds. You work them out with your calculator. You will see that this is 720 joules of energy. And that is the second question is a 12 volts battery is connected in series to a 24 watts lamp and to a parallel pair of identical resistors X and Y. The figure 9.1 is the circuit diagram which I have drawn here. So this is 12 volts. Now, the 24 watts lamp lights at normal brightness when the potential difference PD across it is 6 volts. So if the PD across the bulb is 6.0 volts, then it works normally. Part A, calculate the resistance. From here, for us to find the resistance, we need voltage and current of the bulb. Now, the bulb, there is a voltage of 6.0 volts, that is the voltage, but then power is 24 watts. That means current is given by power divided by voltage, so that will be 24 watts divided by 6.0 volts, which is 4.0 amps. So this is the current that is flowing through the bulb. Therefore, from Ohm's law, resistance of the bulb will be given by voltage divided by the current that is flowing. The voltage across the bulb is 6.0 volts, and the current that is flowing through it, that is 4.0, which will give us 1.5 ohms. So the resistance of the bulb is 1.5 ohms. Now, determine the potential difference across A and B. The potential difference across A and B. Now from here, the voltage across A and B plus the voltage across the bulb should give us the total voltage. So the voltage across the resistors, or between A and B, that is given by 12 volts minus the voltage across the bulb, which gives us 6.0 volts. 6.0 volts. The next question is determine the combined resistance. Determine the combined resistance. So if the voltage is 6, so that is 6.0 divided by the current, which is 4, and this will give us 1.5. The next question is to determine the resistance of the resistor X. So we have been told that these resistors X and Y are identical. So if you want to find the total resistor, that will be 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. I'm not writing 1 or 2 because this and this are having the same resistance. So we'll just call resistor R, and this one also is having R. So the total resistance here, total resistance will be given by R times R over R plus R, and this is equal to 0.5 R. Now this 0.5 R is the total resistance, which is equal to 1.5 ohms. Now from here, R is equal to 1.5 ohms divided by 0.5, which gives us 3.0 ohms. So each resistor is having a resistance of 3.0 ohms. Next part of the question is that resistor X is removed from the circuit. Explain why the lamp becomes dimmer. Alarms only light dimmer if there is decrease in current. So let's find out what will happen. Now, if we have X and Y connected in parallel, the total resistance is 1.5 ohms. If we remove X, then that means the current will flow through only resistor Y. And resistor Y, each resistor is having a resistance of 3.0 ohms. So you can able to see clearly when one resistor from the parallel circuit is removed, then what is remaining here is that there is increase in resistance. So this question will say, so explain why the lamp becomes dimmer. The reason is there is a decrease in current flow. Why? Because of increase in resistance of the circuit. And that will be 2 marks.